Morning, everybody. We're going to get this all shared. Done. Maybe Holly will join us for the show. She drug in a little late. She called me at like 6:12. Said, I just left the house. I'm pulling into the station. Oh, I don't know. I'll wake her up on time. There's our intro. Kids are out of school today. Y'all speak to the school zones. Like a rebel. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. The teachers still got in service. I don't know if the school zones probably still be on. I don't know how that works. Oh, here comes Holly. She survived her trip to the dentist yesterday. I know y'all were concerned if she would actually make it back. Glad to see you make it, honey.
When you call me honey.
Yeah or no? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. Never can tell.
I like to keep it like that. Keep you guessing.
Playing them games. Happy Friday morning to you, everybody. Finally, Friday edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. No school for the kids today, so it'll just be us adults. We have to make it more of an adult conversation today. I don't know. Probably not. We probably won't do that. Morning Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. The EMCELA treatments can solve urinary incontinence almost instantly. Get some treatments right here at Manchester. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's DRVAN Winkle.com. Plenty of ways to catch the show, whether you're on the radio, AM 1320, FM 107.9, also FM 106.7. You can watch on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, thanks to the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. So get on over there and watch us there and be part of the show. We keep the conversations going during the break and all that good stuff. That's over on our social media channels. Temperature outside the Thunder Studios, 43 degrees, overcast skies. Going to stay that way most of the day. We're going to hit 63. Going to be warm. And the good news is they pushed the rain chance kind of back to later in the day into the night. So hopefully we get to the day without getting a whole lot of rain and enjoy another warm day. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique, downtown Manchester, and the Woodland Plaza. So it's just off the square, 205 South Woodland Street. Facebook and Instagram, Wisteria Hill Boutique. It's Friday. That means Florida Man Friday. We got birthdays. You can call those in anytime on the Ben Loma Connect hotlines at 931-728-1320. We also have Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat, and comings and goings and whatever other random things that we dig into over the next little bit. But first, I do believe we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio morning show. Across from me sits the brains of the operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is the looks inside of this year's studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and she is the 2023 Chamber of Commerce Board Member of the Year. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, yes. Sounding good there. Sorry.
Better than your
Little false start there.
better than your music.
Little false start there. Don't get me like that. That cut like a knife. She got to dig at me. See what I did there?
Do you remember that time we were trying to cut pizza, but we couldn't find the pizza cutter?
Just use my Brian Adams CD. Because it cuts like a knife. We got jokes this morning.
I didn't feel the best.
I know.
When I got up, I even drank some water
Oh!
when I woke up.
Holly got up drinking water. She's about to get sick. Her body's finally like, all right, it's enough. The least water drinkingest person I've ever been around is her and the girl one. The boy one drinks all kind of water.
Can I ask you a question? And people are kind of gonna look at me and go, "She's an idiot. She's an idiot. Like, how has she been so successful?"
So successful.
Let me rephrase it. How has she been as successful as she has been?
Okay.
If water is so important and we can't live without it, why do babies drink milk?
I don't know, Holly.
It's not like give your baby a milk bottle and then also a water bottle.
Doctors can weigh in here. Well, I asked that over the air.
Can I not survive on milk alone?
You get real fat.
Fat and happy.
There's a lot of fat in dairy. I'm not a dietitian.
I know as they get older, they get thirsty. You give them water. I know, you know.
Switch it back. Thunder Radio morning show. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community. The conversation off air, just there momentarily. Holly wants to know if we can survive on milk alone instead of water. Why do babies drink milk and not water if it's so important? So
No. I
anybody
know
wants to weigh in
I know
on
that the milk has the nutrients in it. Like, I know they have to have the milk.
Maybe that's all the hydration they need at that age. They're little.
Like, we obviously need more than just water. But
You could survive without food for weeks. You can't survive without water for more than about 3 days, and you will die.
babies survive on milk alone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just telling you that's why it's important. I don't know exactly why. I'm not a dietitian. I just know try drinking it. Try don't drink nothing for about 3 days and see how you feel.
No. I'm not saying not drink nothing. I'm saying drink milk.
I'm sure there's water in it. Right? At least some.
So why am I so dehydrated?
Morning show.
Morning, kids. How are y'all?
Oh, good. How about you?
Oh, first and 10.
Good.
Hey, you just said it a minute ago while I was calling in. Yeah, milk is mostly water anyway.
Yes, there we
Okay.
go.
That's good
So
to know.
is sweet tea, and so is coffee, and all the good stuff. That's why water is so important, so you can make coffee.
That's right. Got to have
Thank
coffee.
you. Yes.
Don't tell Holly this. She's
No. He's got a valid point. I
She's-
did put a lot of water in the coffee pot to brew this coffee. So,
Well, you get some water.
Water.
You get water out of that. Yeah.
See?
okay.
But she's going to try to survive on sweet tea now, Terry. You understand what you've done.
Terry, are you a water drinker?
Yeah.
Do you get your recommended amount of water a day?
Probably not. I try to drink a half a gallon a day,
Oh, wow. Oh,
and I drink, some when I first get up in the morning. I think that's a lot of people, studies and all that have showed that.
I've read that. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to get hit first thing in the morning
Try
with
to
that
drink
water.
some in the morning, and then gradually switch over into sweet tea through the day.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Sweet tea will be the river of life in heaven. It's going to be sweet tea.
I think that's in the Bible.
Find that somewhere in, yeah. It's in the Greek, but you have to dig for it, but it's in there.
Yeah, I believe that. All right.
Either
Thank
that or Yoo-hoo chocolate, I'm not sure, but that's a stretch. But,
Yeah, that's mostly water too.
yeah,
Thanks.
that's true. That's true. Ain't no dairy in that.
No, I don't think so. There's no dairy in Yoo-hoo. No.
Ugh.
And actually,
Tried to,
Yoo-hoo,
tried to cut off of those. I can't handle that much anymore, and I never drink cold drinks, sugar cold drinks. I'll drink a diet, Sundrop or something.
yeah.
When
Well,
you get older, you just can't handle all that sugar no more.
Holly likes a nice crispy
Don't want
Coke. All right.
Yeah, but Coke Zero's pretty good.
I Coke Zero is better than Coke. I think a Diet Coke is nasty.
Does not taste better. It may be better for me, but it does not taste
You
better.
get it twisted, Holly. None of it's good for you, but
No, Diet Coke's rank.
yeah, that's nasty.
Ugh.
It's just flat. It's like somebody.
It is.
It's just flat Coke. All right. Thanks for
Some
calling.
kind of wonky taste in there.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Anyway, well, y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
You too, Terry. Have a good one.
Notice he said cold drinks. We were talking about things that people call
Yeah. What the words they use
pop, soda, Coke. We forgot cold drinks.
for cold drinks. Well, anything could be cold.
I know, but when someone says, I'll take a cold drink, you think that they want a can of something.
Yeah. I didn't think about that either. All right. Anyway, comings and goings. We somehow got off onto that. That became our first segment of the show. What?
Nothing.
All right. We've got things happening. So high school basketball returns tomorrow. They are in the district tournament at home. Girls play at 2 against Shelbyville. Boys play at 3:30 against Lincoln County. They finished that game last night. Lincoln County beat Shelbyville. So it'll be Lincoln County tomorrow at 3:30 at the Patch. You can hear it all on Thunder Radio. High school wrestling will be in the sectionals tomorrow at Warren County. They start wrestling about 9:30 in the morning. It's like 20 some odd teams there with their qualifiers. So they don't bring everybody. So it should go pretty quick. So that's tomorrow morning at Warren County High School. So plenty of sports things coming up. High school girls championships, district championship and consolation Monday. Boys district championship and consolation is Tuesday. Those start at 6. And all of the action will be at the Patch. Read more at thunder1320.com. We have a play at the Art Center this weekend. It's Baskerville. Let's get that right. Early voting continues. That started on Valentine's Day, and that continues for the next week or so. Election Day is 18 days away. That's March the 5th. We are 23 days away from Daylight Savings Time returning. We are 33 days away from the official start of spring 2024. And I'm pumped about all those things, Holly.
Spring mainly.
Yeah, pretty much. And the time changing. Pretty sure we're going to have to take off that Monday afterwards. That's a rough transition going back into work. We may need to be a Studio B broadcaster.
Did you say we were Studio B in it Monday?
President's Day, I feel like we probably need to Studio B it. I don't see any reason to be here. The banks are closed, so we should be closed.
Right.
Federal holiday.
Yeah.
We should celebrate Joe Biden. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll come to work. You haven't seen the face she made. She said, oh.
I mean, one of Josh's favorite things to do is send me and the boy one Joe Biden videos during the day of
It's not hard to find them.
Of him trying to say, it looks like me trying to read a script.
It does. It does. Regina letting us know that caffeine can dehydrate you, even though it's made through water. Yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying is I need to drink double.
That's right. Double up on the sweet tea and the coffee, and you're going to be perfectly hydrated. I don't think that's the case. No.
Well, I'll try to drink more water. So one of my friends asked me how my fitness journey was going. How's your fitness journey going,
How's
Holly?
your fitness journey going?
I, in 3 weeks, have worked out twice.
Nice. Well, we're almost up to once a week.
And I have consumed some water.
Some water. She's probably averaging about 16 ounces a day.
How much is a bottle?
Those ones that we get are 16 ounces.
Yeah. I'm about right there.
Yeah. You need to be at about 60.
Well, coming up short.
Yeah. Water helps with everything, Holly. Any comings and goings out of you? Did you have anything other than what we've already touched on today?
No.
You are in a bell ringing kind of mood. You're going prom dress shopping later with the girl one.
Yeah, she's not got any definite plans for the prom at this
You
time.
gonna find her a date while you're up there?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I was like, is it inappropriate to put a picture of her on my Facebook and be like, needs a prom date?
Probably.
But so I was like, I better
feel like
not.
we did
She
that with
might
them.
kill me.
I feel like we did that with the boy one last year. We did, actually.
Let me rephrase it. She don't need a prom date.
No, she doesn't need anything.
She doesn't have one, and her mama would like her to.
Yeah. But we have to, that person has to go through a pretty thorough vetting process.
Yeah.
We aren't friendly. And people that think we're sweet, that's not.
She's gonna
or Holly is
if
sweet.
somebody says something to her about, heard your mom and Josh talking on the radio about you not having a prom date, she will die. She will kill us. So please don't tell her.
Please don't tell.
Don't wake the Kraken.
Yeah, don't tell her. She's asleep right now, so she's not going to know unless you tell her.
Snitches wind up in ditches.
Absolutely. We got free time on Monday because we're taking the morning off. Her uncle said that he can take her.
Oh,
He
that
can
is
cut a rug.
precious. Gosh. My brother is such a punk. It's an absolute punk. But then he'll do something like that when the nieces are concerned, or like he's a new dad to a daughter.
Oh yeah.
And
that'll mess with your head right there.
With his boys, he's rough as a cob with them boys.
Yeah.
And with the daughter, with my niece, he's just like so gentle, and he brought her flowers for Valentine's Day. Isn't it funny how tough dads and
girls will mess your head up.
Yeah, Josh ain't been right.
I ain't been right since they got older and started dating and drive. I just can't. I am not well.
It's like he got feelings.
Yeah.
He started to feel emotions he had never felt before.
I want to go back.
To when you were just not feeling nothing at all?
I just want to go back to the previous days of being like just a layer of concrete around me.
Yeah.
You couldn't get through those
now
walls.
It's just like constant fear and worry.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
A lot of anxiety. I never used to have anxiety. Probably be anxious. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
All the time. I was like, oh, I'm anxious today. He's like, just don't be. That was he would say. Drink some water and don't be anxious, Holly. He's like, I don't understand you. I don't understand how you could. What are you even worried about? And sometimes I wouldn't know. I don't know. I just feel anxious. And he is starting to feel anxious. So I'm not going to say it brings me joy, because that's not a good feeling.
Yeah,
but
like, why would you wish poor on
I
me?
don't. But I do appreciate the fact that you can relate to me now on some level.
The level of anxiety and depression and sadness and all the emotional roller coaster that I've been through since the kids have gotten into
started to grow
I would
up.
not wish that on my worst enemy. Wouldn't wish it on them.
I always thought it was going to be me that took it hard. But I'm glad to see it to you.
Weather forecast. All right, we got a pretty decent day ahead of us. 39, 40 right now, depending on where you're at. 63 for your high today. It's going to stay mostly cloudy. We will get some wind gust up to 20 miles an hour at times, but most of the rain has been pushed back to after 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Will be wet overnight tonight. 80% chance of showers. Could see a snow shower. It's going to drop down to 28. So if precipitation's not out here, we could see a little snow. And it's going to be cold tomorrow. Saturday, it's going to be a good day to be in a gym watching wrestling or watching some basketball. It's going to be 38 degrees, decreasing clouds throughout the day. 18 Saturday night. So that's the coldest we've been in probably since like cold snap where we got all that snow.
We don't want it.
We don't want it. It warms back up pretty quickly, though. Around 50 on Sunday. President's Day, mid-50s. And back to the upper 50s on Tuesday. Really, the only rain we see is tonight. Let me clear back out. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spring is 33 days away. I said it earlier. You got to make sure you have the right pest control team on your side, because pests will be a problem, and they'll be a problem badly this spring. All the rain, all the humidity that comes into Middle Tennessee. Call Tyler Patton. There's no contract obligations. 931-247-0781. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder Radio, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Mcella treatments with Dr.
Snapchat. I'm trying to be more active.
Holly's trying to be active on Snap.
On Snapchat.
I need to get that Snapchat. I need to learn how to use it. Problem is I don't know how to use it, so I'll be doing all kinds of stuff on there that's gonna get like I'll screenshot something and the people are gonna see that I've done it. Like I don't know how it works.
Listen, I try to be. My problem is I try to be hip.
Oh yeah.
I try to be hip and cool and use the.
You gotta have that Riz.
Yeah. So I'll follow some of the kids' friends on Snapchat, kind of see what they're into.
They don't want you over there.
Well, I messaged one of their friends, or I didn't message them, but I sent a friend request or an ad or whatever it is. I don't know. And the friend sent me a message, and he said, "I feel so honored."
Oh yes.
And I was like, okay, I got to be cool. Got to play it cool. So I was like, it's an elite club. But I know this kid sends unusual emojis with his text, like something like not an obvious laughy emoji, something you got to look and think of, like, how does this apply? Yeah. And so I was like, I'm going to send an emoji that's kind of out there.
Yeah.
And it said, it's an elite group. And then I put a black chess piece. It wasn't like the horse or the king or nothing. It was like the one that's round on top, maybe a pawn.
Yeah. I don't know chess. The boy one tried to teach me.
But I looked at that and I was like, a high school boy is going to look at that chess piece and.
Holly snapping the high school boys. Way to go, Holly.
Whatever. If your kids have Snapchat, you're on there because you're wanting to see what the other kids are doing and what they are.
Y'all can hire Holly out to spy on them. I tried to download it one time in like 3 minutes of messing with it. I was like, I don't like this. I prefer Facebook. Simple.
Tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
I prefer Facebook or MySpace. Is MySpace still a thing? Can you get on there and like have an account? We should do that one day.
Do you remember the wallpaper, the skins?
The skins, and you could put your music on there.
So
when somebody go to your profile, you have whatever song playing.
I thought that was awesome.
I like it.
It told a little bit about the person when you went to their page and you listened to their music.
Yeah. I had a playlist. It was great.
I hope nobody's listening today.
Oh, they're listening.
Or my website, theharrisfirm.net.
Segment 2 promises to be better than segment 1 of the morning show. It has to be. It just has to be.
I had a couple people come up to me at the chamber event last night at the detention, and they were like, "Yeah, we listen. We love listening to the show. We listen to the whole show every day, and if we don't listen to it live, we go back and listen to it."
What's wrong with them? Why do they do that?
I don't know. And I'm like,
I mean, it's good. We appreciate it.
No, it's shocking.
It's good for Holly to hear. I'm being a little facetious because she thinks that nobody listens. She's like, nobody listens to the show. There's like 2 people. I'm like, no, I think it's more. And then
I just cannot imagine why someone would get up and make an effort to turn the radio on and have me on there.
I've been fighting this urge though. I've been fighting this problem since we bought the station in 2019. She's like, nobody listens. I'm like, no, I think they do. The station's been around for 60 years. Somebody's listening to it. And she's like, but she still has this belief that nobody's paying any attention to what's on there. I'm like, we have to make sure the shows and the commercials are all working. People listen,
it's wild.
We were talking during the break. We were conversating over on the
Facebook,
on the Facebook and the Twitter and the YouTube on the Carmine Family Dental Perfect Smile Cams. Bing. About whether MySpace is still around. And Nikki says that there is still a MySpace, but it's very different. You said you can get on there, but it's way different. I'm assuming it'd be different. I haven't been on MySpace in 20 years.
Yeah.
So I would assume it is different now. I mean, you can't even get on Facebook without an update every 2 weeks and them changing stuff around. So
when
I'm
I
sure it's
had
different.
MySpace first and then got my Facebook later, I was like, Facebook is not as cool as MySpace. It's not. Why would anybody?
At first, no, I thought MySpace
and
was
then
way better.
everybody went there. Everybody went to Facebook.
It was the Facebook. So Jessica says that me, Tanya, and Ebony used to talk on the phone every morning, but now we cannot because we use our phones to listen and watch you guys.
Oh,
We're just changing patterns. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments. Get the muscles you want. You could tighten up the abs, give you the biceps, the booty, whatever you want. They have that procedure. It's not a procedure. It's a treatment. Spot reduce fat as much as 30%. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. So, is there something special in this segment?
well, what do you have?
Well, I went to Charbucks yesterday.
Yeah.
For the first time by myself. Like I've been before, and that's not my kind of coffee.
Tell everybody why you went to Charbucks.
My sister-in-law demanded that I go. So I was like, well, I don't drink a lot of coffee out. Like we got our coffee at home. I don't spend money on coffee. And when I do, it's usually at like the Mercantile. I've had the coffee at Good Karma Cafe before. It's pretty good.
Common John's
coffee, but I don't go out and get a lot of coffee. So, but she demanded that I get her Starbucks. So I was like, well, I'll go. But I've never
softy you are.
Well, I had to go to that side of town anyway. I needed printer paper. So I was like, well, I'll swing by. I'm so bad at going to Starbucks. I ended up at Burger King. I don't even know where it's at. Like I came back through and I was just driving. I had gone to Walmart to get printer paper, and I came through and I was just driving along, took a right turn there by Interstate Liquors, and ended up in the Burger King parking lot. I'm like, this is not Starbucks at all. It's back the other way.
Nice.
So I had to spin around and go back. And I was like, well, I've been to Starbucks maybe twice since it's been here. And it's been here a while now. And I was with the girl one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that girl likes some Starbucks.
And I was like, well, you've got to order. I don't know how to order here.
So she always did.
So she would tell me exactly what to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the words. I just want regular coffee. So I told Ashley, I said, well, you're going to have to tell me exactly what to say. And then I'll order some coffee. And then she sent like an order for three different people.
Read the order.
I didn't know. Well, hang on. I'm going to have to go find it.
Read it like she typed it.
All right. I said,
but you thought this was one drink.
I thought this was one drink. I said, send me your order and tell me exactly what to say. And she sent this: iced skinny caramel macchiato with oat milk, decaf Americano with cream, hot white mocha. And I'm like, is that one drink?
That's a lot for one.
So I was like, I didn't know. And she's like, no, that's three. That's three drinks. I said, I thought I was going to get one drink. So I said, well, now that I'm going to go, I want something.
Yeah, of course.
So I said, well, tell me what to order. I said, I don't know what's here.
Oh, you wanted her to recommend
I wanted her
a drink
to. Yeah, I said, tell me what to get for me.
Because you wouldn't know, other than I want a coffee.
I want a coffee.
You wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, I have no clue. So I was like, well, tell me what to get.
Suggest something.
Suggest something. I want something that's not extremely fattening, please.
But also tastes good.
Yeah, also tastes good. And she's like, what do you like, caramel or mocha and all this stuff? I was like, well, anything. That's fine. Just give me a drink to order, please. Yeah. So she gave me a drink. I get up there, I order. They knew that I was foreign in their land there because I was ordering, I was reading it straight off.
Wait, did you go in or?
No, I went to the drive-thru.
Okay, drive-thru.
And I ordered, but then I ordered it just like they said. And when I ordered mine, she said, get a skinny caramel macchiato. That's what she told me to get. So I was like, that sounds good. So I ordered it, and I noticed on the screen it said iced in front of it. And I was like, no. I was like, I said, do you serve that one hot? I don't know, and I don't do iced coffee. So I was like, well, on that iced caramel macchiato, is hot an option? And they were like, of course it's like, they were super nice, but I was like, I'm sorry. At that point, I was like, I'm sorry. I have literally never been here to order.
Did they help you? Were they
They were very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, they were very helpful. And then I get up to the window and I was like, look, I ain't never been here before. She was like, and then I hear somebody in the background like, do they want cream with this one? And I'm pulling my phone back up trying to, she's like, I thought I heard him say cream.
Bless.
And I was like, I don't know. Hang on. Which
Help
one is
this
it?
man.
Yeah, I never been. So that was they were nice and it was great. And the drink was fine. I was, it was $30 for the order. That's why I don't go there.
I don't love Starbucks coffee. I don't like the taste of it. It just is. But I do like their chai tea latte.
Somebody was just put it on there on the chat. They said they got a good chai tea.
Yeah, I like that.
And I drank a drink of yours before, and it's okay.
I like that, especially in the colder months, a chai tea latte. That's what I get if a friend of mine goes, what?
Somebody's on Facebook that said, Ashley did you dirty. They could have just ordered it online. You could have went in and picked it up.
Oh, the look on your face was utter disappointment.
I was like, I didn't have to go through that.
Well, you should have to go through it once.
I didn't know you could do that. You could just, of course, I don't do the new technology, the order online stuff.
Yeah.
I don't, get the app and do your order and then you show up and it's ready.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm trying to die on that hill.
I've never done it.
I'm too old school. I just want to pull up to the window and get my stuff.
Mom swears by the Chick-fil-A app.
Yeah.
And
that's
do you
great.
do the app? It's funny because folks that do
our
the
neighbors,
app,
she's like, Sonic, go to the Sonic app. They have your drinks ready when you pull up. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about it.
They always promote the app.
Yeah. And it must work great. I don't know.
Listen, I don't even put names with numbers in my phone.
Yeah.
Downloading a food app is a stretch for me.
Probably not going to do it. So I'm looking over here at the app save you money. I'm getting lectured over here on and the advice. Maybe I'll get the apps. But like Starbucks, I'm not going to go there enough.
Yeah.
And if somebody asks me to go again, I'll be like, well, I'll pick it up.
If you app it.
Yeah. Well, that was a good way to get me to pay for it. I mean, they offered me money when I got there with it. And I was like, no, it's fine. I got it. But I was like, they could order that thing through
and you wouldn't have had to go through all that embarrassment.
I wouldn't have ended up at the wrong place. I was about to get Burger King coffee. I don't know if they have it.
Y'all all got black coffee.
Black coffee from Burger King.
Here's some ice.
I got some sweetener. I don't do iced coffee.
I don't either. It's supposed to be hot. It's coffee.
People are now over here talking about the Sonic apps. And that's just...
Okay.
Didn't realize it was such a thing to use those.
I wonder if I got any messages about apps.
Nope. Probably.
They're all over there on Facebook. People used to message me during the show. They don't anymore.
I think they go over.
They go to Facebook.
Yeah, or Twitter or YouTube or whatever. Wherever they're watching it from. So that was just my experience yesterday with Starbucks. Literally didn't know how to get there.
That's funny that you went the wrong way because yesterday I had to go to a chamber
event after hours.
And I pulled out of the house and went the wrong way.
Yeah, she went there's two directions to leave our house from, like most people's houses. We don't live in a cul-de-sac, so you go right or you go left. She needed to go left to go to this event. She rolls out of there.
Wait, it's what I call the back way.
Yeah, what's the back? We don't come in that way much.
It's the back way. I don't drive on that road often, and there's a lot of roads. It's got a lot of bifurcations and a lot of options. You can go this way and it'll put you out here, and you can go this way and it's going to put you out here.
There's no road signs out there.
Or no road signs. Or you can cut across here and
We've
split
lived
the difference.
There for 5, 6 years.
I just don't drive that way often, and every time I go, it seems like I come out on a different road. It's just endless possibilities, and it intimidates me. It kind of pops out over there by Bosky's, or I can pop out by the stock barn if I want to.
Right on the line there. Right on the Warren County line.
Well, Josh teases me about it all the time, about not know. He's like, you've lived here for however long. You should know how to get over there by now. Yeah. So I pull out of the house and
she's yesterday. She said, I'm going the back way and I'm going to get it.
Yeah. So I pull out of that driveway. At this time, Josh is in the house. I'm leaving. Pull out of the driveway, get down my road, and realize I've turned the wrong way already. I was supposed to take a left. So I had to turn around and come back. And this joker's outside by that time and sees me go by And I was like, oh God.
I was just pointing. I was like, hey, that way.
And I was like, he's about to call me. He's going to call. And so he did. I could hear him laughing and just the joy in his voice from me messing up. Why do you get so much joy out of that? Me messing up.
I just think it's funny. You went the wrong way out of the driveway. It wasn't like you took a wrong turn down the road.
Well,
And then I knew she was trying to sneak back by.
I was like,
she was driving slow. Like that was going to matter.
I was trying to be quiet.
They better go fast for me to not see you.
I didn't want to draw attention to myself.
What got my attention was, I'm like, why is that car going so slow? Oh, that's Holly.
I'm a slow driver anyway.
She was going about 15. It's like a school zone down our road.
I was trying to creep by real quietly. And there you
I
are.
was outside doing some work. I was like, oh, Holly must have went the wrong way. But one of the last times we went to eat at Bosky's on the way home, we drove separate. And she's like, I'm going to go in front because I'm going to get home on my own. And you follow me. And I followed her. And we were on the phone. And I had the boy one with me. And she had the girl one with her. And she drove right past the road she was supposed to take. And I started laughing. I thought it was hilarious.
I don't think it's funny.
And she got so mad.
It makes me mad.
I was like, where are you going?
When
She's
he
like,
thinks
I'm going to my boyfriend's house. She hangs up the phone and Cole's like, is she really mad? I was like, I don't know. I think
was because you know how it feels to try and do and
still can't get it right.
And still can't get it right.
Mhm.
And so for you to be like, ha, you messed up. That would be like me going out there the other day when you were trying to change the light out and make fun of you while you were doing it. You'd be like, I hope I get this light in soon so I can go to my girlfriend's house. You might say that.
I might.
As did I.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Breast augmentations, laser liposuction, tummy tucks, all available right here in Manchester with Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates. 1030 MacArthur Street. Online at drvanwinkle.com.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
I did not know they could order it on the app. I didn't even think about that.
Nikki's sending me, said that she gets free frappes at McDonald's from using the app.
I don't want to get anything from McDonald's. Be honest with you. Good for Nikki though. I'll
take a nice crispy Coke from McDonald's.
Oh. Some about fountain drinks though are better.
Everybody's talking about Suits, how good Suits is.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I tried the first few episodes and I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Maybe you gotta.
Suits. Who's in it? What's it about even? I'm just seeing
lawyers.
Oh, we did try to watch that, didn't we? I thought it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, maybe it gets better. I mean,
the pilots are never great.
They're never great. Yeah, so maybe we should try again. Like Breaking Bad wasn't great first season.
No, that
first episode was good, but the rest of the first season was not.
I liked it.
I'm too slow paced, but the rest of it was awesome.
Sometimes I just think the acting is a little cheesy.
In Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh.
When I try and start a new series.
Oh yeah, when they're trying to find their characters.
Yeah.
A lot of times you got to get through.
Like some of the, I guess.
They're usually over the top early on.
I guess when I hear folks say things in conversations or situations that I couldn't ever imagine anybody saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't real.
Yeah. That's writing. That's writer's fault. McDonald's is the best fountain drinks and frappe if the machine is actually working. We're gonna get a new McDonald's over here on our end of town, Holly. We're gonna keep her away from it. You're gonna be over here by us. We ain't got nothing over here by us in terms of fast food. Somebody right there across Drive.
Jessica said Sonic drinks are always half off on the app.
That's why I think Shonda was telling us, you got to use the app. She's a Sonic drinker.
Gotcha.
Kate can no longer be friends with us.
Wow.
Unpopular opinion, Breaking Bad put me to sleep. The first season was a little slow. You got to get through the first season. If that put you to sleep after that, I don't know.
So I was at the chamber.
It's a great series.
I was at the chamber thing last night. If you haven't heard me say that already. If you'd like
Holly-
to join the chamber, come to events with me, just let me know. Somehow the conversation it was discussions of ways that we could like electrocute you.
Me?
Yes,
Oh.
you.
It
'Cause
sounds like
you're
something
mean.
that Kate was involved in.
Because you. Yeah.
She doesn't like me very much. I don't think.
She does not like how you talk to me. And I agree with her.
Kate, I don't care what Holly says. She likes it.
No. Wait, what are we?
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, indeed. We're here until 8:30, getting you to getting you to work, getting you to school for the teachers. Kids are out today. Home from work for you, night shift warriors. Hopefully no traffic problems today. It was a mess yesterday. Unfortunately, I think there was a fatality on the interstate. So today, I believe we're good, at least right now. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We've got a lot to get to today. We've been very busy. We're learning about apps like the Sonic app and the Chick-fil-A app and
I think
the
it's been a good
Starbucks app.
show so far.
We've learned a lot. Plenty of ways to catch the show. AM 1320, FM 107.9, FM 106.7 over towards Tullahoma. Manchester Go smartphone app, thunder1320.com. Click on listen now. Or if you're a visual kind of person, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is that you do on each respective place. And you can watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cams. Thanks to Dr. Carmine for providing those for everybody. All right, Holly, we've got the games to play. But first, what's for lunch over at Prater's Barbecue? So this is the menu, and it is the menu. But yesterday, they had burnt brisket ends. They hardly ever have burnt brisket ends anymore. And I had voiced my displeasure with the lack of burnt brisket ends. And they texted me yesterday like, hey, they snuck burnt brisket ends on the bar today. And I jumped up and
dropped
left.
everything immediately.
Yeah, I left. There was somebody here. I just said, lock up behind you. There's a preacher in there recording. I said, you lock up when you leave. And I left and got those. So I don't what's on the menu today.
Cajun catfish, fried catfish, smoked pulled pork, smoked pork chops, mashed potatoes, baked beans, broccoli and cheese, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. You can get a meat and two for $9.99 or a meat and three for $10.99 over at Prater's. That's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Big entertainment this weekend. So tonight it's open mic night at Prater's with Jim Martin starting at 6:30. It's always fun. It's family friendly. And then Saturday night starting at 7, Triple Shot. And that's always a big draw. Great entertainment. And that's featuring Sparky. That's the guitarist from Leonard Skinner. He's going to be there tomorrow night. The Leonard Skinner.
Nice.
Sparky the guitarist. He'll be there tomorrow night. That starts at 6:30. Family-friendly atmosphere, delicious food from wings to barbecue, burgers, and more. Prater's, 620 Woodbury Highway. All right, Games Holly, name that tune.
Josh has got a little snippet of a song. Once you have figured out, listen to me, the name of the song and the artist, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526. And because I feel like this is it's going to be a hard one today, you have to give me the name of the song and the artist, and you're going to win. If you get it on the
1 second clip.
you're going to get a Black Rifle coffee mug and a bag of Black Rifle coffee.
Boom. Let's get it
But
right
but if you have to wait till the 2, that's off the table. You're gonna get a nice Thunder Radio T-shirt,
which is also still amazing. No, probably not a lot of kids today, and there's no school, so
this is not a kid. No kids are gonna know this.
I think a lot of time the adults know it and they make the kids call. Somebody's on line 1. I've not even played it yet. People trying to jump in here early. Let's see what they want.
Okay.
Real fast, in case it's a birthday. Morning show.
Hey, this is Sue. I was out in the woods catching a coyote this morning. Is it meatloaf? I would do anything but love.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Good job,
Sue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad I took that.
Yeah, well worth it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
now somebody
play.
call in and be Rachel. All right. Name this tune.
This feeling. This feeling. This feeling.
I don't know if I know this.
This feeling.
I've heard it.
This feeling.
All right, I'm going to let that marinate for a minute to give the people on Facebook a chance to hear, because I think there's like a 30-second delay over there in the app. There's somebody's already on the phone, though. You're going to have to weigh in on this. Morning show.
Is it the Partridge Family? I think I love you.
It is. Holly says, yes, I think I love you. It is the Partridge Family. Good job. Is this Marcy?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes. I haven't heard from you in a while. How you been?
Well, I don't do songs very well, but that one, I mean, my sister used to have his picture pasted on the wall and everything.
Yeah, well, congratulations. I knew you didn't. You liked the movie better because you said you didn't do good with the songs. So I'm glad that you were able to call in
I
again.
don't do as well with the songs, but that's a very old song.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, come on by anytime. We got you some Black Rifle coffee and a mug, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yes. Oh, yes. Where's the answer there? It is.
I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of?
Oh, yes.
Does that sound familiar to you now?
No, not really.
Play the 3-second clip and see if you can figure.
This feeling, I didn't know how to deal.
I don't know that I
Really?
even heard that.
Okay.
Maybe. But
I know I've heard the song, but I feel like I've heard it in commercials or movies
yeah.
because I know the chorus, but I don't know any of the other words.
We're going to give it just a few minutes here for Sue to call. And then a few more minutes for Rachel to call.
I was out back catching coyotes.
I was out in the woods catching a coyote. That's glorious. Here she is. Morning show.
I used to watch the show.
Oh, the Partridge
yeah.
Family.
It was a weekly show, the Partridge Family.
Yeah. I knew it was a show.
And I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
When did that come on? What years?
Oh God, years and years ago and stuff like that. I was still a kid, but yeah, we used to watch the Partridge Family all the time with their psychedelic bus.
Did they play that song every episode? Was it like an opener?
No, but it was one of his best hits.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for.
I can't remember if they played it every time or not, but I remember it was one of the big hits, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for calling back. We're taking you down memory lane today.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Look that up. See when that show is on.
You don't tell me what to do.
Do it right now. Kate, I don't care if you like how I talk to her or not. Get over it. Start talking mean to Kate. Talking about trying to electrocute me or something.
Oh yeah.
Those two were. See, that's how those plans start to hatch. These women get together and they're like, well, we could electrocute him. And then they get serious. And then all of a sudden they are splitting the life insurance money.
All paid up. Let's see. That song came out in 1970.
Well, what the show? When did that air?
Well, hang on a minute.
That's what we got nothing but time, Holly. We got a whole another hour and 15 minutes of this show, and I'll just sit and wait.
It looks like it came out in, I don't know. It says final episode date was 74.
Okay.
1970.
70 to 74. Some of those old TV shows are great. I used to like to watch Mama's Family. That was a good one. Used to come on, and it came on TBS a lot. Yeah, Rocky over here putting it up for us. 70 to 74. We should people will do our research for us if we just give them time. Did you have any older TV shows that you were a fan of? And we're a little younger, so we didn't.
So I liked In the Heat of the Night. I
did like that one.
Andy Griffith.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Mama's Family.
Yeah. Went to my Meemaw's house. We watched a lot of Walker, Texas Ranger.
I liked
not that old.
Good Times.
What's that one with Al Bundy in it?
Married with Children.
Married with Children, yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. If I ever got to watch it, it was a little inappropriate for my age.
MASH, I liked MASH.
But if I never watched MASH because listen to
Netflix
how
for a little
how
while.
silly this is. I didn't like the word.
MASH.
I was like, this is not going to be a good.
This is what I'm married to right
This
here.
is not going to be a good show at all. It's called MASH. I
Right.
hate. It's not even a. That doesn't sound. As I grew up and I realized what it was, I'm like, well, that's dumb, Holly.
TV shows now are not as good. But the days of the sitcom are there even sitcoms on now? Probably, but
Yes, there's
I just don't sit down and
not
watch
any
TV.
good ones. I
Yeah.
don't feel like.
They all died with The Office. After that, it's over. Heard they're doing
Parks and Rec was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was on about the same time or a little before.
After, I
Or
thought.
was it after?
I don't know.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We got more games coming up. Stupid Silly Stat. We got Joke of the Day. It's Friday. That means we fire up the Friday mix here in a little bit. We got your birthdays. Call those in, 728-1320, and whatever else we dig into over the next hour or so. Thunder Radio Morning Show.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Man.
You got people on Facebook wanting to be blessed.
I know. I feel like we got some scammers. We've seen them before.
Please never send money to anybody on our.
Do not. We got those people. The kids ain't got no food, but they got a Cash App. And then we got the spammers on the ball game app post. You know, we post a game day. The amount of spammers that come in there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Watch the game here. Click on this link.
Somebody has gotten.
It's gotten people before because they
ripped them off. Gotten
Well, and
some
sometimes sometimes you can tell it's fake, but sometimes they'll have a profile that looks like it's the TSSAA or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll
Oh,
spoof
they're
those
sneaky.
profiles, and all they do is get your credit card information. Then you're done. There's no game to watch. I promise. If we post the link, that's legit. If they post it in our comments, it's not. And we try our best to delete those, but they are so many. You know, we delete them and ban them. Delete them and ban them. And and it says, well, ban this person and any profiles they may make. How they know, I don't know. And we do that. But they keep coming back. They're like cockroaches, and they won't go away. And it's very frustrating. I saw somebody had done a bigger news organization had done a story on that, and how rampant it is, and the Facebook doesn't care. And I just think it's mind-boggling that I can make a post on there about Trump and get flagged within about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But these scammers can just keep going. It just doesn't matter. Anyway, that's my rant of the day.
I can tell you're very passionate about it. Your voice.
Yes. So Jessica said every time I try to sell my Titans tickets, I have someone hijack that got 4 tickets cheaper than mine. That happens with our Bonnaroo tickets here. When we sell Bonnaroo tickets, somebody jumps in there,
Hey, I got 4 tickets. I can't go now.
I can't go now. So that started happening even on high school football games. They'll jump on there and be like, I can't go. Click on this and I'll sell you my tickets. And I'm sure they get people that way. Especially some of the older folks that are on Facebook. They don't know. And that's the problem I got with the digital tickets and the cashless tickets and all this. Just sell tickets at the gate, please. Please. I just know it was like a year or two ago they wouldn't sell.
You look handsome.
Thank you.
You got a little collar going on, a little
Yeah.
backwards hat.
It's the backwards hat that gets you in it. It's business. It was a year or two ago. My grandma wanted to go to a game, and she doesn't do any of that stuff.
She didn't know how to.
Yeah, and she didn't know how to do it.
They weren't selling.
They weren't selling them at the gate, and somebody was like, "Well, you can go to the. She can go to the school and buy them." I'm like, "So you want my 80-year-old grandma to get out, go to the school, to buy tickets, and then go back home and then come back out to the game? Why you make it so hard?
Yeah.
Just sell tickets, please." Some of us are old school. We still like to do things by cash. I don't use the Starbucks app. Apparently, neither does Ashley. Yes, it's the modern. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. That's what I mean. They're just everywhere. I wonder how much money they make. Like how, because they've got to just all day be doing that. Like how much do they get out of that? How much do they scam people for? To be worth their time. I mean, you get a couple $100 a day, $1,000 a week to sit and play on your computer.
That's stealing.
It is. Well, it is stealing.
It's stealing.
Oh, it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, is that what the amount they need to make to be worth their time?
Can't stand a thief.
I know it. It's a stat.
It is.
Which
it is.
one? There's two here. 129 or 126?
129.
All right. Well, put it on the screen here.
Y'all don't look the stat up. Don't go Google it. It's no fun that way. Cheaters.
All right, well, and we'll have that up now. Oh, let's see. We come back here. There's some music, huh? Yes. Sue Ann says she doesn't have a debit card.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Here until 8:30. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. The more, the merrier. Listening and watching the Thunder Radio morning show. We'd love to have them with us. 6:30 to 8:30 every Monday through Friday. You can always catch replays on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly, wherever you get your podcast, and give us a subscribe. Join our tens of subscribers there. Get a lot more downloads there than you would think. Holly learned that last night when people were telling her about how they listen to the show after the fact.
I appreciate
We're
it.
entertaining people.
I just get worried I'm not doing a good enough job.
Every day when I say so-and-so said to listen to the show, Holly will sit and she'll go, I've got to do better.
I got to
I gotta do a
do
better
a better job.
I'm like, hey, I ran into so-and-so. They listened to the show yesterday. She said, oh.
When someone says, hey, I listened to the show, I want to apologize first and foremost.
Joke of the day.
What do you get when you cross a centipede and a parrot? What do you get when you cross a centipede with a parrot?
What's that?
You get a walkie-talkie.
It's
Morning
pretty
to Scotty. He's
Yeah.
up and listening.
good.
All right. Let's play stupid.
You got to
Oh,
sponsor
I'm
me.
sorry. You're right. I've got to do a better job. I'm very sorry.
I've got to do a better job on the show.
It's a good thing I have you.
Like taking care of the paid advertisers. That'd be good.
All right. So, joke of the day is crafted by Board and Brush in Manchester. I'm going there tonight for a birthday party
Yeah.
/ girls' night out. You can too. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion, like birthday party, for kids and adults. They even have specialty workshops like glass etching cornhole board sets, cookie decorating doormats, and much, much more. Follow them on Facebook to see what they are, what classes are coming up. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester.
Got a little off the script there, did you, Holly?
I'm just trying to
Trying
change it up a little.
Trying to do a little bit better. Let's play games.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat. Revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. They take care of all your automotive repairs, alignments, exhaust work, catalytic converters. They can take care of all of that. Plus, they've got your wheels and tires for your side-by-sides and your UTVs. So it's about time to get out and start playing in those. Make sure you got the right wheels and tires at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary. If you're still trying to look for a visual on that, it's kind of right there near the main intersection of 41 and 55. Stop on by and see them. Go inside, get that clean cotton scent for your car. Holly cleaned her car yesterday.
I feel like I have my life together
Yes.
now. Got my car cleaned. I vacuumed it, and I even, got all the sticky stuff out of the cup holders.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah.
All right, stupid silly stat, go.
29% of men have never done this at home. What is it? 29% of men have never done this at home. What if they
The
never
question
done-
is weird to me. The way it's worded, it's almost worded like they've not done it at home, but they've done it somewhere else. But I don't know that that's the case either.
I wouldn't
it
do it
doesn't
anywhere
say.
other than home.
Morning show.
Wash the dishes.
Great guess, but not it. Wash the dishes. Winner today gets a Thunder Radio t-shirt and bragging rights, which are probably most important, are the bragging rights. 29% of men have never done this at home. What is it? All the people over there on Facebook say clean. That's not necessarily accurate.
I come home the other night and you had cleaned. It was a pleasant surprise.
I clean things.
Normally I have it taken care of.
Morning show. Morning show. Dina. She's not there. Morning show. Did the phones just die? Oh, I'm a little nervous now.
No, they're not dead.
They were working earlier when Sue called. Let's try. Morning show. Oh no. Holly, our phones may have died. This happened to us a couple of months ago. It was a Verizon problem. Oh no. Morning show.
Taking a bath.
I heard somebody talk. Taking a bath. Good guess, but not it. Taking a bath. I should have asked him where he called me from, because that one time it happened. It was a Verizon issue. Morning show.
Is it cleaning the toilet?
Clean the toilet. That is the right answer. Clean the toilet. 29% of men have never cleaned the toilet at their house. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt.
Good job, Matt.
Have you cleaned the toilet at your house?
Yeah, I've got to. I live at home alone.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
Then you have to do it. Absolutely. 100%. Very good. Well, come on by and get you a Thunder Radio shirt so you can clean and style. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes. So, Allison said she tried to call, but it kept going to busy. And well, that will happen if the phones are jammed up. We got two lines. And
I feel like why does the bottom of the toilet get so dirty? What are y'all doing? It's not me.
it's the women. They can't hit the toilet. They can't hit it.
Well, I promise you, I'm not peeing on the side of the toilet. I promise. But it's like, I feel like it's not just at our house. I feel like it's a man thing. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it? Why is it down there?
Yeah. Like you can look at the base of the toilet and you can see it's yellow.
Why?
I'm like, what?
I have
How do
to-
you miss
I gotta
that
clean
bad?
that. I'm talking to you. How do you miss
I
that
don't
bad?
miss that bad. Go look at our toilet and then go look at the kids' toilet.
Well,
You can't-
I cleaned them yesterday.
Morning show.
Clean the toilet.
No, that is the right answer, but you just missed it. Somebody got it just before you did.
Okay.
What-
Well,
what-
this is Allison. I've been trying to call.
Oh, you've been trying to
Aw.
call. Sorry, Allison. You got through that time though.
Good try.
Thanks for listening.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. And Allison, you got to be quick and persistent. The people are cutthroat when it comes to the games. But we do appreciate you listening and playing. People over here on our video trying to get people to send them money.
Oh,
How do I
gosh.
ban them? Get in there and ban them or something.
Well, we're trying to do a show here. I don't want to.
That's what we need. We need a full video producer up in here.
But someone who doesn't need to be paid.
They don't want to be paid, but they like to get up early. They would like to be here at about 6:15, get it set up and going, like an internship. I get them set up in the other room in there. They don't have to be in here.
I'm not doing that right now. Just y'all listen. Don't give them any money.
Sue Ann said they got urinals
at her house.
Yeah, at the house. That's not a bad idea.
I didn't even know they installed urinals.
I guess you could install. I guess you could install a urinal.
I just never seen a urinal at a store.
I've at a house.
No, I mean to purchase.
Oh, to purchase. I guess you have to order that. I don't know. I've seen urinals in houses before. Not many, but I have seen them.
I don't know. I don't know if I think it's. No, I don't. I don't like that. I had to, when I was a waitress, I had to clean the urinals at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Clean the bathrooms, and I just. Bleh.
Not fun.
No.
I would imagine so. I don't like cleaning the toilets at our own house, but I would definitely don't want to clean somebody else's.
What are people doing in public bathrooms anyway? Why is that on the wall?
Right.
What are you doing? Are you sitting down before you're going?
I don't know what people are up to.
It's like an explosion in there. Just
there have been
fecal matter on the walls. Golly. What?
Nothing. I was just listening to you.
I was thinking back of my days of having to clean.
She was reliving it. I could see
public bathrooms, and then I'll try to go to the bathroom in public. Go into a stall. It reminds me of one time.
Oh. Me
and my mom were at Hobby Lobby, and we had to go to the bathroom, and we walked in there, and she was like, "Woo wee, it stinks in here," and the lady was still in there. We didn't know.
Kristen says nothing worse than cleaning public bathrooms. Been there, worked at Logan's. Pukey face or sick face or whatever that is.
Yeah.
One of those. So Common Job Brewing Company, their bathrooms are always clean. They do an excellent job keeping them clean.
Always clean.
Always clean. So they got a big weekend up over there at Common Job Brewing Company. Tonight, Bryce Ree. So if you've never heard him perform, he's very good. It's been a while since we've seen Bryce Ree.
Yeah. He was on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show. It's been a long time, but we've had him on the show. Excellent singer. You talk about seeing somebody who's very versatile, great voice, good talent. Well, he's out there tonight. And Saturday at 8, it's open mic, stand-up comedy Saturday night. That's usually more of an 18 and up kind of situation, by the way. So, yeah, and it says it right here, 18 and up. So that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Common John Brewing Company. Got breakfast today starting at 8 and tomorrow starting at 8 as well. 210 Woodbury Highway. When you got
an update, yeah, your dad sent me urinals. You can get plastic urinals for.
I don't want a plastic one. I want the real deal. I want porcelain.
I don't know. Okay. This says outdoor toilet urinal. I don't know. You can get it for about $80. Looks like Amazon. Can be here Tuesday.
Maybe we'll get one for our pool house bathroom. $80. I don't know where you girls are going to go, but for the boys, it'd be good.
Amazon has everything for sure.
They do. Absolutely. 100%. Anything else here?
No, but I look forward to Florida Man. Y'all are too. It's going to be good.
Did you see where Ron DeSantis is cracking down on Florida Man behavior?
No, I seen you send it to me, but I didn't.
We got to get into that in a little bit. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show. It's time for the Friday mix. Let's get everybody up and going. At least if you're on the radio side. Facebook, sorry, I can't play the music. I'll cut that off in just a minute. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Hey, talk to him about M-Sculpt Neo. Get those muscles you want. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. It's super simple. It's in-office. It's non-invasive. That's drvanwinkle.com, the M-Sculpt Neo. We'll be right back. Florida Man Friday coming up. Yeah, Amazon sells tiny houses now. I saw that. Like you buy them, they ship them to you.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm not about the tiny house thing. Holly probably is, but
I can live in a tiny house. I don't care. I don't care. If we didn't have kids and pets, absolutely I could.
I think you would get more.
Take it out in the woods somewhere, maybe next to a stream.
I think you'd be more cramped than you realize.
Nah.
Oh yeah, Holly. People want to know how your adventure to the dentist went. We joked about that at the very first of the show because I let everybody know she did live and she made it in. She's here. But yeah, how did it go?
I was so brave.
She went all on her own.
Yep.
Surprised she didn't ask me to drive her to get a cleaning.
Nope. It was good. I was brave. They got me in quick, cleaned. He come back and told me I had to have some work on some wisdom teeth.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Yes.
You'll think it's what Holly didn't want to hear. That's what I didn't want to hear. Because now she is going to be upset about that for as long as we got to wait.
The thing I love about Dr. Carmine is he knows that's not something I'll be able to be awake for. Like he knows that. He's like, he could do it. He could do the work. And he would make money off of it.
Oh, is he going to send you somewhere else?
He's sending me some. He's like, this. You need to go and have this work done where they can put you to sleep.
Good, Holly.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Carmine, for that recommendation.
Yeah.
Good. Anesthesia for Holly. I go ahead and tell you right now, she'll cry for 2 days leading up to that procedure. People sometimes don't wake back up.
The first time I had to have work done where I was put to sleep, I did cry. It's intimidating. It's intimidating to be put to sleep.
Against Dr. Nichols where you went before?
Yes.
Yeah, Hattie was like, go to Dr. Nichols. I think that's where she went before when she had to have some.
He did a great job.
Yeah. Yes, I will record the drive home. We'll play it on the morning show.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah, you say that.
Nope.
Remember when the boy had to have his wisdom teeth out not long ago?
Yeah.
He was pretty funny.
That was funny.
I don't remember what he said now, but it was those typical videos. He was
singing Rocky Top.
That's what he was doing.
But there was long pauses in between the verses.
Taking him a while to catch up.
And then all of a sudden he'd go, woo!
Yeah. The girl one had to have some medicine once, but she was real little. But it was just like, she was probably what, seven?
Six, seven, yeah.
She was little, but like it wasn't like anesthesia.
They gave her like a little cocktail
to zonk her out.
Yeah, she was pretty much.
And she was sitting there just doing
like,
this.
Whoa. She said it made her feel crankly.
I wasn't there. She said, tell Josh that medicine made me crankly.
Tell Josh I got crankly on that medicine.
She was little. Oh, back when they were little. You're going to get me emotional now. You can't talk about them at all now without me losing my mind.
Y'all are going to love Florida Man Friday today. In fact, we're going to do it this segment.
I was going to spill over.
We'll do birthdays, and then it's going to spill over to the top of the hour. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Have you seen McFarland USA? It's got Kevin Costner in it. It's based on a true story. I think about cross country.
I don't think I've seen
high school athletes. I think. Anyway, that's on my to watch list.
It's old.
McFarlane US. I don't think it's old, but it's not like a new release.
It's a medium release.
McFarlane USA. Let's see when it come out.
Have we
It come out in 2015, so 9 years old.
Okay. We'll watch it. Should we be flattered that we get the scammers on our feed? Like, do we have enough viewers to get their attention now? Like,
I feel like if you get that a certain number of scammers, they should give you that little blue check.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the page does well. I mean, it's like 24,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's a lot. For a little radio station, little AM. It's not bad. But
not bad at all. What was that?
Fox News is reporting back here. If the volume is turned up a little bit on this box.
Oh.
You can turn that down, but it doesn't. But it caught my attention. It records at 45 and plays back top of the hour. But not for the morning show. It doesn't play back. I was thinking somebody the other day said they like to come take a tour of the radio station to see how it all works. I'm like, I don't need to give you it.
Well, we need to take the tour too.
I like to learn how it all works.
When,
I'm like,
when someone
people ask, and I'm like, these boxes, they got some stuff. And
that's
I'm
how it
talking to
works.
this
It's the radio.
and goes out. But as far as how it works, like, our emergency alert system and all that, I know what it is, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how we speak into this microphone and it gets out into the world, and as far as the radio frequencies. I've learned a little bit, but it's very overwhelming. And Holly knows even less.
And Holly knows even less.
That's true. The temperature update here.
Get your trophy, Life is Fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking. You know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Out in the countryside.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Current temperature outside the Thunder Studios, 45 degrees, overcast. Some clouds out there. We will see some rain later today, especially after 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then overnight, pretty wet. 80% chance of rain. High of 63 today. We'll see a little bit of gusty winds up to 20 miles an hour. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Shop local. Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street. They got deals pretty much every single day over there, locally owned and operated in the Woodland Plaza near downtown Manchester. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Holly was really hyping up Florida Man Friday, and that's kind of what we got coming up here. We got Florida Man Friday. We then have birthdays a little bit later on after that, and then I'm told there is so much Florida Man that we will be doing a whole nother segment of Florida Man. Is that accurate?
At the top of the hour.
Well, we're going to do it. As soon as
The weather must be nice down there because Florida Man's starting to come out of hibernation for real.
Oh, yes. Here we go. It's Florida Man Friday. All right, Holly. What have you found for us?
A Polk County man.
Oh, yes.
That's
Sheriff
right.
Grady Judd. We know Polk County well.
Matter of fact, I've got 2 Polk County stories today. That's how
it's a treat
active
today.
Florida man has been. Polk County man is spending Valentine's Day in jail after Sheriff Grady Judd said he not only stole statues out of a front yard, but he gifted them to his ex-girlfriend.
I got you something. Happy Valentine's Day.
According to Judd, Anthony Lewis, age 33, wanted Valentine's Day to be a special event for his lost
He's
love.
a romantic.
He believes that Lewis may have been trying to make up with his girlfriend.
I got you.
Judd states that Lewis was riding his bike when he saw 2 crane statues in a woman's front yard.
I just think about stealing LT's Porsche over there.
The statues were provided to the victim by her deceased husband before he was deceased. I think it's funny that they had to add that before he was deceased. It'd be pretty creepy.
That's bad writing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was a quote.
Oh.
It's a quote from Sheriff Grady Judd.
Oh, Grady, do better.
They were very special to her, and he rips them off, said Judd. Anthony said they tracked him to the ex-girlfriend's home. Judd says when investigators explained that the statues were stolen, the woman was mortified.
I bet.
She cooperated 100%.
Yeah, please take these back.
The statues were returned to the rightful owner. And Lewis, who has 39 previous burglaries.
Wow.
Why is she surprised? Why is she
Yeah, right.
like everything you give me, I'm going to assume is stolen.
It's stolen. You stole that.
Grady said, if this guy's
some of your family, some of your family down there moved down to Florida.
Grady said, if this guy's in the area, he's going to steal it. So keep an eye on him.
So I don't want to hijack your segment. We got 2 segments of Florida Man Friday. So this kind of came out yesterday from Florida. Ron DeSantis' retail theft bill includes up to 30 years jail time for armed criminals. Now, this wouldn't include this fella. But saying basically it's his way of keeping the wacko California behavior of people coming in and just taking stuff and leaving.
Yeah.
And cracking down on retail theft. So, quote, crime waves seen in liberal states do not come to the Sunshine State. In 2022, retailers across the country lost $112 billion to retail theft. So Tuesday, DeSantis announced it'll be a first-degree felony if a person commits theft with a firearm or has already had 2 or more prior convictions of retail theft. Under his proposal, first-degree felony in Florida punishable by 30 years in prison. He also wants to make it a second-degree felony if criminals use social media to solicit others to participate in retail theft, while it would be a third-degree felony to commit retail theft with 5 or more individuals. So if you go in with a group of people and start taking stuff, It's going to be a third-degree felony. And a second-degree felony carries 15 years in prison. It doesn't say the third-degree felony. It also tackles porch piracy.
Oh,
stealing
that's
packages.
Stealing.
Yes. It will be a third-degree felony to steal stuff off somebody's porch. I'm all about it. I'm here for this.
Well,
why is that not that way already?
Isn't it a felony to mess with the mail anyway?
Right.
That's what that is.
I guess it's the U.S. mail. If you take it, UPS,
okay.
It's something different. Why is this just now becoming a thing? I'm here. I'm here for it. Absolutely.
What's frustrating about thieves is we get it. Life is hard. It's hard.
No, these people are just lazy.
They're
not stealing bread to feed their kids.
No, I know. But I'm saying it's hard to save up your money and not spend it on junk so you can buy what you want. That's hard. That takes discipline. And we're all doing it. All of us, all these contributions to society are doing it. And so when we look at you trying to skip line
and take our stuff and drive up the prices on everybody else. Yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. I'm all about that right there. I hope Tennessee and Florida sometimes will adopt some similar stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Tennessee kind of jumps on board with that right there.
I don't know. Tennessee hadn't passed medicinal marijuana yet.
Yeah, they haven't quite got everything Florida's got.
Florida man accused of threatening to shoot a student driver for cutting him off in traffic.
Well, the kid needs to learn.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This man was arrested and accused of threatening to shoot a student driver. They say student driver. I assumed it was during school hours, like with the driver's ed teacher, but it wasn't. It was a father with his, I'm assuming, 15-year-old daughter. She was driving. It said, according to the sheriff's office deputies, they responded to a Publix after 8:30 p.m. on a Tuesday where a confrontation had taken place. The first deputy on scene spoke to one of the victims, and he said he was the passenger of the black Lexus when his daughter, who had her learner's permit, was learning to drive. Deputies say the victim told them that he and his daughter were traveling. When his daughter entered the intersection, convinced they had the right of way.
Okay.
Once the father noticed the mistake, deputies say he attempted to correct the situation by getting the vehicle out of the roadway, but the maneuver caused them to cut off a white SUV that was traveling that direction.
He didn't like that.
The driver of the SUV, later identified as a 59-year-old Mark Vieira, was described by the victim as a middle-aged man wearing a Boston Bruins shirt. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
He's out of place. He's from up north.
He tried to explain, hey, it's my daughter.
Sorry.
She made a mistake.
Everybody's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Yeah.
They said the guy was yelling. That's when the victim said the guy continued to yell at him and his daughter and stated that he would shoot them both, and he brandished a pistol in its holster before driving away from the area.
Better hope he's a quick draw.
Deputy spoke to the student driver who said that the incident scared her and she no longer wants to drive.
Poor girl.
They got the tag and...
It sounds like something that luckily didn't happen to me when I was teaching our girl when to drive.
There would have been, yeah. That would have escalated
quickly. I wouldn't have handled that well. My buddy, you better get to that pistol before I can get to it.
Florida man arrested after causing a scene over a handicapped parking space. He calls 911 on the responding officers. So this guy blocked a vehicle that was illegally parked in a handicap spot.
That's not really your job.
So they couldn't leave.
Yeah, you can't do that. I get it if you're irritated by that, and I'm all for people not using those spots, and that's wrong. But I think at a certain point it's false imprisonment. I don't think you can hold somebody.
The 39-year-old Nicholas Taylor faces charges of disorderly intoxication and misuse of 911 after he caused a scene at the Wawa. The Lady Lake Police Department said. I hope we get one here soon.
I think we're getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there at the old museum, which is kind of cool to see that spot open now.
The affidavit said that Taylor called 911 after he noticed a vehicle was parked in a handicap space at a gas station. And despite not having a handicap permit, that made him mad. He then marched into the store and caused a scene inside. Police said the suspect was disrupting the flow of business because the car was illegally parked in a handicap spot. He also alleged to fight the person that had parked there.
Well, how do you know it's somebody that may just didn't have their thing with them?
He said, "Do you want to fight?" End quote. When the driver of the vehicle attempted to leave, he stood behind the car until police arrived.
Look at me.
While there, the suspect continued to threaten to fight the driver. I'm going to fight him. Right here at this Wawa. During an investigation, he was unsteady.
Nice.
Responding officers warned him, said,
you're out of line here, man.
If he were to get behind the wheel of his car, they were going to arrest him.
Yeah, you're
and they
drunk.
suggested that he find a ride home. He argued with police. He dialed 911 to complain about the police. Ultimately, he was arrested.
I got to complain about these cops you sent out here. They're terrible. All right, we'll do more in a minute. The Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. We got more Florida Man Friday coming at you in a minute. Got birthdays next. Don't go anywhere. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester. Are there too many people in your marriage? If that's you and you're ready to talk, 931.
Let's see. Birthdays. Jessica, to answer your question, yes, we will be housing them in the jails for stealing things. They won't do it for long. I think the whole idea is not to throw the people in the jail. I think the whole idea is for it to be a pretty strict deterrent to not steal stuff. But if you do, yeah, you can go to jail. That'd be good. Nothing makes me madder than seeing those videos of those punks just going into an outlet or whatever, just grabbing stuff and leaving just because they're going to take it and sell it. No, you can go to jail and you can stay there if that's what you're going to do.
Did you see the story about the?
Leanne said in the Bible they just cut their hand off for stealing.
I was thinking, yeah.
Well, Jessica was like, "Well, where are we going to put these people? In the jail?" And I was, "Yep, that's going to be a good spot for them." I think the idea is it's a deterrent.
Um,
On deployment to Saudi Arabia, they use Chop Chop Square.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. They'll quit that quick.
You saw the story about the shooting that happened at the Chiefs Super Bowl parade.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was.
I just saw where Taylor Swift donates to the fundraiser of the victim killed in the. I'll tell you more later.
Yeah. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Let's celebrate 728-1320, 728-3526. Get your names on the list. At the end of the day, we draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. And then at the end of the week, which is today, we draw for a winner of a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. So we need those birthdays in. It's been busy the past few days. Been a lot of birthdays. Yesterday's winner was Charles Means. He turned 93 and won a slice of pie. But we don't have a ton of names on the list today. It's just kind of a light day so far. Anyway, you can add to it. Let's get a drum roll. Friday the 16th. Happy birthday. Adam Doherty has a birthday today. And that's all I got right now. So it's a light birthday day.
Kason Holt has a birthday today.
All right, one more. Happy birthday to Kason Holt. Sorry, a studio audience, Holly. I just can't keep them
My
calm.
mom sent a text message to let me know that Bubba Nettles has a birthday today, but we're not putting her dog on the birthday
Your dog
list.
is not going to win. No, not going to win the pie.
The dog is the favorite child, but he can't.
Oh, we got a one. Grayson Peacock is 14 today. All right, more birthdays. Happy birthday to Grayson. He'll be eligible for the pie drawing this afternoon.
Celebrity birthdays. The Weeknd turns 34. Rapper Ice-T turns 66. And that's all I got.
Light day on the birthdays. Yeah. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Switch gears. It's Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. We got more Florida Man when we come back.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM.
All right. Keep telling your Taylor Swift story.
Okay, so it come out that Taylor Swift donated to the victim that was killed in the shooting, or donated to the fundraiser for it.
People bitching about that?
No. I don't know. I just saw it, but it got me thinking when I was listening to the story yesterday. Apparently, these two men who were bystanders, they were at the parade.
Oh, yeah.
When the shooter took off running, somebody said, somebody stop him. Yeah. Somebody get him. And the guy did. He tackled him, and the gun went flying out. And these two different guys, they weren't together.
Yeah.
The two guys, they were two, they didn't know each other. But they tackled the guy.
Yeah.
And police were able to apprehend him. And I was thinking, if the Chiefs don't give these guys season tickets,
and they should get
to get to come out on the football field and wave their hand or something.
Right? Heroes.
Right. That's.
Other people could have been hurt.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, they should definitely hook him up.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
The reason I said that about Taylor Swift is usually, a celebrity will donate money and people start complaining. Well, they could do more. I get so mad when people do that. How much are you giving? That's only 2% of her blah blah blah. Well, you give 2% of your income.
Right.
Make it even.
Did a motive come out?
Oh, I haven't seen anything on it. I didn't know much about it, honestly. As it was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, we got birthdays coming from your brother. He probably almost forgot. Co-worker, Oliver Bush, and Accountant, his accountant, and an abortion.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh. Shout out to Oliver and Anna. Birthdays day. Let's put them on the list.
You better
I wonder
stop.
if I get Tiffany to read them.
Oh, that would be awful.
Oliver Bush is one that would be believable. You could probably sneak that one through. What time are you going prom dress shopping?
We are leaving here at 9:45, I believe.
Well, that'll be fun. One of the things I'm glad I'm not going to do. I'll go do about anything, but that's one I don't really want to sit through.
I'm sending you pictures.
Do not want to know the prices.
Be ready. Well, that's probably something we need to discuss beforehand.
We probably need to set a budget on the prom dress prices. Now, she didn't even have a date, so. There's some nice pre-owned dresses out there I've seen.
Yes,
on Facebook.
I know. It's just the convenience of having lots of dresses in one place rather than trying to go to this place and try that dress on, and we got to go here and try this dress on.
Yeah.
I know they do it like a big consignment thing. I think it's in Chevyville.
Dresses are expensive.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
I think she needs to pay for half.
To be honest, I don't even know why we're going to the place that we're going.
Can't afford none of them. Well, it's just a charm on.
Yeah, trying to get an idea of the cut and the color,
Yeah.
and
then
if we want,
later.
maybe we can find something similar elsewhere.
How did he say Papa John's packed this morning? He got coffee to go and didn't get his regular burrito. This is advertising. Hattie, we talk about it. People just can't help but get down there. I need my New Haven mortgage reads. We got to talk about Heather Phillips.
You talking about Heather Phillips?
Heather Phillips.
With New Haven Mortgage?
Yeah, y'all know her. She's the one with the tinted windows.
Oh, I would love to have. I cleaned my car yesterday. The outside,
It would look better with tinted
the
windows.
inside. I need some tinted windows.
It would look better with tinted windows. I'm not gonna lie.
So that way people can't see me when I go driving like this. This is how I drive, right up on the steering wheel. 10 and 2.
The other day we were on the way home and I couldn't drive for situations, and Holly
forgot my glasses
because she didn't have her glasses, and it was raining.
It was pouring.
It was pouring in rain, and I didn't think we were gonna make it.
And I have trouble seeing at night.
We got the boy and leaned up between us trying to tell us where to turn.
Why didn't we just get out and let him drive?
I know.
He's 18.
I was like, let him drive. Common sense, you know.
Studies show that 9 out of 10 Manchester residents listen to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio Morning Show continues to 8:30. That's the second time I've said 30 like that today. Why is that? Something the matter with me? Continues to 8:30. Brought to you by New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester. They believe in making your home ownership dreams come true. Work with their team with over 60 years of experience. That includes Heather Phillips and her all-star staff. People you can actually talk with. These are in-house people. They have in-house underwriters. These are not robots anywhere. They're not people in other states. These are people right here. They understand the market. They understand you and your situation. It's always unique. They can get you pre-qualified. They can help you with cash out refinance. All the tools are available at New Haven Mortgage on the square in downtown Manchester, online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. What?
I'm just excited about this next Florida man story. I think you'll really like it. Your dad sent me a map with a line drawn from our house and around.
Nice.
So I don't have to pass you if ever I go the wrong way again.
Yeah, see, a different way.
Yeah, he's like, that's why you don't have to drive back by in front of the house.
That was the drive of shame, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right.
So
Florida Man Friday continues.
There's a video out that shows a Florida deputy repeatedly shooting at a man. Let me tell you the situation. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to tell it to you.
Okay. Probably better that way, that Holly doesn't read anything.
All right. So reportedly, this man, let me get his name so we can have it for context.
I thought my camera is blurry this morning.
Okay. So Marquise Jackson was suspected of stealing his girlfriend's car earlier that morning and was apprehended later by Officer Hernandez.
All right.
All right. So we've got Jackson is the suspect. Hernandez is the officer.
Jackson, suspect. Hernandez, officer. Very good. Let's explain to everybody.
Okay. So they got him and they handcuffed him and they put him in the back of the patrol car to do some investigating. You know, they were calling the girlfriend, you know, saying, hey, we got him here, you know, trying to figure out
everything that's going on.
Figure out where the car was. Right. Well, again, the suspect is cuffed in the back of the patrol car. An acorn falls and hits the top of the car. The officer thinks it's gunfire, starts shooting at the patrol car. Shooting at the patrol car with the suspect in it.
Can you imagine being poor Jackson back here?
I know. He said, scaredest I've ever been in my life. Well, you know.
Guess he won't steal a car.
Stop stealing.
No more.
Also.
Breaking the law.
But. Yikes. He could have killed that man over an acorn.
Right. Pop.
Shot fire. He can be heard on his. He thought he had been hit. He went to the ground.
Was it Hernandez's first day on the job?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they're no. I don't want to make fun.
What did he jump to the ground and he's a little jumpy?
I've got the video. This happened on Valentine's Day.
I just imagine an older, wily law veteran just kind of standing there watching him jump to the ground and jump up and start shooting. But
what
whoa
the
there,
heck are you doing?
Whoa there, partner.
Right.
What are we doing?
So his dash cam.
Is there dash cam video?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had this.
It says you can see the acorn falling and you can see it falling and hitting the car.
Uh-huh.
He thought he had been shot.
Oh, we've got to get this during the next break. You got to email that to me.
All right.
Well, we'll play it we can't play it on, we could play the audio of it, I guess, but we'll play the video in the, on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams over there on Facebook and YouTube. Email it to me. Don't text it.
Anyway, he resigned. The deputy resigned.
I'm sure he was probably asked to.
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
I'm trying to get to.
Wish him well, but he's a little jumpy, I feel like. Shots fired. Shots fired. They're about to be when you start shooting. Golly.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's not funny, but it's funny.
It's not funny because nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if that guy got hit, that'd been bad, but I could just see the bullet holes all in this car.
Florida man.
That's a Super Troopers. That's Rod Farva right there.
It really is.
Rod Farva did this.
Just like spit to you.
A liter of cola.
Florida man.
That's me trying to order
Listen to
Starbucks.
this Florida man story. Now you listen here. A Florida man.
Don't you talk to me like that.
Carjacks his grandmother's vehicle and then pins a 4-page apology letter. So This guy is accused of carjacking his 77-year-old
Oh, you
grandmother.
gotta be kidding me.
Alan Aspinwall was arrested and charged with unarmed carjacking, domestic battery on a person 65 years of age or older, and then theft from her. The sheriff's office said that they got a call. When they arrived, Aspinwall's grandmother said that her grandson asked her to unlock her car so he can grab something out the trunk. When she walked outside to make sure the car was unlocked, he ripped the keys from her hands and pushed her to the ground in the driveway.
Why you got to push her? Could you not just take the keys and leave?
After he stole the keys, he got in his grandmother's car and fled the scene. The 77-year-old woman had injuries consistent with her statement, including a small cut on her finger and a laceration to the top of her hand and another on her forearm.
How are you going to carjack your grandma?
They took him in custody, and later that day, he denied having any involvement with the theft or pushing Meemaw.
Yeah.
The defendant stated multiple times he felt remorseful for what happened, but would not provide any information regarding the incident.
I feel bad about it, but I didn't do it.
He penned an apology letter, though. He said, Dear Grandma, first and foremost, you are the most beloved person in the world, coming from me and everyone else. I want to apologize for not being the young man you raised. You are my everything.
Oh, well, sweet.
I'm sorry.
Don't steal Grandma's car.
Don't push your grandma. Don't take stuff from her.
But you don't get to carjack your grandma and knock her down and then
And be like,
like,
you're
oh,
the
I'm
most
sorry.
important person in my life.
Well, then Grandma will probably be like, it's okay, honey. And then he'll do it again. Enablers.
Anyway, I just...
Imagine pushing your grandma down, stealing her car.
No! Listen to this disgusting story.
Florida Man Friday continues this morning.
Florida man eating raw chicken every day for 100 days or until he gets sick.
Okay.
All right, so this guy's celebrating his 26th consecutive day of eating raw chicken, a quest he plans to continue until he gets a tummy ache. So a company had sent him some hot sauce, so he put a little hot sauce on it, and
I can understand raw or mostly raw beef. You know, I've had that.
Ew.
I can't just eat it out of the package, you know. But I can't raw chicken. That does not sound appealing at all. Also sounds like salmonella.
Look, yes, thank you. Literally, he picks up a chicken breast.
Oh, I can't look at that.
And is just biting it and eating it. He says it tastes a little like scallops. Or shrimp. He said it's kind of like sushimi, which is a Japanese delicacy. I've experimented with raw vegan diets, plant-based, carnivore, milk-only diets, raw beef diets, raw seafood, raw pork.
So you know what pigs eat?
He said, I find it fascinating to try different fuels for my meat suit. That's what he calls his body.
Oh. Well, whatever, man. You have to each their own, I guess.
And see how it affects the stimulation? No, that says simulation.
Whatever works. Florida man.
All right.
Doing Florida man things. I got time for maybe one more.
Florida man arrested after attempting to surf his truck. He said, it's not my fault the truck don't surf. That's what he told cops. He was arrested last Tuesday when he was using his Ram pickup truck as a surfboard on a closed beach. The man accessed the area without paying the proper tolls and drove around the closed gate with a do not enter
Got to make sure
sign.
you pay the tolls.
Right.
They really don't care. They really don't care what he was doing. He just didn't pay his tolls. You can surf the truck if you like.
So he
drove into the water?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was in New Smyrna Beach when they spotted his pickup truck driving up and down in the sand and into the water. At times, the waves were washing over the roof of the truck. However, it did not seem to deter him. He continued to drive in and out of the ocean. The real kicker is...
Could you imagine him just being like, well, I'm going to surf this truck? Like, that idea hit you? You know, his girlfriend meth, and he probably suggested it.
The real kicker is that he seemed to blame his truck for the situation. When the cops pulled him over, he didn't say that he just didn't see the sign or make a similar excuse. Instead, he was complaining about his truck's abilities. He says, "It's not my fault that truck don't serve." End quote.
It's because it's a Dodge, man.
He was charged with failure to pay a vehicular access fee
See, that's what they care about.
and transported to jail. He
Yeah, they
was-
don't care about anything else. He didn't pay his tolls.
I wonder if he would have got arrested had he paid the toll
For
and
what?
got through.
I mean, for what? They didn't arrest him for nothing else.
He was released on a $200 bond.
I didn't know he was allowed to drive your car into the ocean. I guess whatever, it's your car. As long as you pay the tolls, buddy, you can do what you want to with it. That's really what the government wants is your money. They don't care about you so much. They're gonna make this political final 30 minutes. People are pretty bent out of shape about this raw chicken situation.
I can't do raw. In fact, I like my meat a little overcooked anyway.
She does.
Drives Josh nuts. But
No, it's yours. You can eat it how you want to.
I eat it how you will allow me to have
it.
it.
I'm no longer
apparently.
going to complain about how you take your foods. I'll bring it to you.
Really? You're
how
going to
you
allow
like.
me that?
I will. I will.
Oh,
Happy
so
Valentine's
gracious of
week.
you. What a wonderful husband.
No guarantee that I'll actually cook it like that.
Cook my food how I want it.
Let me tell you something. When I'm cooking food and there's multiple items to cook on the grill, I try my best. It's kind of like when you go through the drive-thru with grandma and there's 6 different kids. You all gonna get the same thing. You don't get to have yours without cheese and yours without onions but extra pickles and yours without mayonnaise but add
I'm not
mustard.
a child.
You don't get to do that. So when I got all these with a lot of people over, I'll try to remember to leave yours on longer, but I may not remember.
Just don't take it off. That's it. Just don't take it off. Leave it on there. Or say, hey, I'm done cooking. If you want to go out and put yours on for a little longer, I'll do it. I'll cook it longer. He'll take it off and shut the grill down and it's like, we're done. We're done here. You're eating it how I
Put it in the
made
microwave. You want it to cook a little bit longer.
No.
You can just stick it in the microwave for a few more seconds. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van. Or no, we're in final segments. We're in the brought to you by New Haven Mortgage. It is currently, let's get your temperature update out there. 46 degrees, headed for a high of 63 today. We're going to stay mostly cloudy, rain in the afternoon, about 20 to 30% chance after 5 o'clock, 80% chance of rain overnight tonight. Low of 28, could see a snow flurry or two. Tomorrow, decreasing clouds throughout the day. Going to be very cold, 38 for your high, 18 for your low tomorrow night. Sunday, around 50, mid-20s Sunday night, and then President's Day. A lot of people have the day off. It's going to be pretty nice, mid-50s, and then low 30s. Overnight, Monday night into Tuesday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. It doesn't matter the pest problem. It just matters you have the right team on your side. Call Tyler Patton today. He'll take care of you with no contract obligations. He'll take care of those mice that come inside this time of year, too. There are no contracts. He's licensed, bonded, insured, and affordable. Locally owned and operated. Patent Pest Control.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you. We specialize in refinancing.
All right, Holly, we got like not much time left. Like 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll just be a recap situation. Do you hear me? I don't know what you can hear over there. Something wrong? You have a weird look on your face.
I was trying to find that dash cam video.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Send it to me. Send it.
I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop. Go this way. You move? Yeah.
We hold
My
our
leg went numb.
officers
My leg
to
went
a very
numb.
high standard of service.
My leg went numb. I forgot we were going to do that during the break.
Well, it said that you can see the.
Well, I don't care about that. Just send me the video. Maybe we can find it.
How do I send just the
well, never
video
mind.
to you? I'll send you this link
You send me the link.
to your text.
Gmail. No, Gmail, honey. Holly's a big texter. And then I have to turn around and email the stuff to me that she's texted. Well, I'll make it set it up where you can play it from your phone.
That might be easier.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah. One day. One day we could do that. We still got a hold on the. We still on the air. You just take it down.
It's fine. It's not like I turned all the lights off.
All right. I got this video. See if we can sneak this in here. Share these. Okay. Video. Window. Share.
What? Oh, wait, right there?
All right, I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from. Go this way. Can you move? Yeah.
We hold our officers to a very high standard of service.
I can't say nothing. That day that
Switch.
Visit our office in downtown Manchester or explore newhavenmtg.com. Discover how our expertise can help make your homeownership dreams a reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
Final couple minutes of the morning show, Friday edition, and then we'll be back on Monday. We were watching the video, I think, of the Florida man officer shooting at the car after the acorn fell over on the Carmine family dental cams a minute ago. Holly, did you have something to say?
I was just going to say, I get it. That day that the lightning struck and it popped in my headphones, I thought I had been shot.
She did.
And I wasn't even in a situation where I had a suspect in custody who,
Right. Where there could be a situation.
Where there could be a situation. There was just me and you here, and I still thought I had been shot. So I get it.
A little jumpy. Any parting thoughts before we get out of here today?
Don't steal and don't push your Meemaw down.
True. Use the app to order Starbucks for somebody who's never been.
Yeah.
So they can just pick it up and they don't have to try to order the stuff on their own.
Join the Chamber of Commerce and come to events with me.
That's right. You learn all kind of stuff there. That's about it. Pretty good week.
That was a good week. It went by quick.
Well, you can catch replays of the shows all week long. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Follow us, like us, subscribe to us, and also audio replays on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. It's going to do it for us. Good week, Holly.
Thank you.
All right. The Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. That's where down home cooking, folks, meets Southern hospitality. The Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. For today, they got lunch starting at 11 a.m. They got fried fish and poppy seed chicken. On the sides, mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, fried cabbage, mac and cheese, white beans, coleslaw, broccoli salad, potato salad, macaroni salad, orange congealed salad, and cornbread salad. All meals come with cornbread or Mexican cornbread or roll, however you like it. If you don't like what they got in the on the line today, order something fresh out of the kitchen like chicken tender plates, burgers, sandwiches, all cooked to order at the Mercantile. 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester, right across from the Manchester Police Department. They'll be serving up lunch and dinner today. They'll be there until 8 tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday. Lunch is from 11 until 2 at the Merc. Talk to them about catering and special order baked goods, 723-2491. All right, let's get you out of here. We got Swap and Shop coming up next. Don't forget tomorrow, high school basketball at 2. Girls at 2, boys to follow. It'll be at the Patch. Hope to see you there. District tournament time. We'll have the games on Thunder Radio. Coming up right here, Swap and Shop at 8:30. 9 o'clock, it's behind Under the Roof with Jim and Rob. I'm trying to say behind the roof. That's not right. Under the Roof with Jim and Rob. 10 o'clock, Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. And then tonight, it's the Ramsey Show at 6.
It's another day, it's another day, it's another day.